Māori boys doing jumps off Wellington platform.
Is the Great Journeys Northern Explorer train. So we're going from Christchurch up to Picton today, where we'll hop aboard a ferry after that. So today is nothing but travel. We're gonna be on a train. They got like an open air car here, so it should be pretty scenic. And then we're gonna hop on a 3.5 hour ferry ride through the Fjordland. So pretty cool view. A lot of scenery.
Food, music, and celebration. Every country has their national day, and for New Zealand, Waitangi Day is that day. Every year on February 6th, people from all communities gather to celebrate the signing of the Treaty of Waitangi, which is regarded by many as the founding document of the country. We happen to be in Wellington, the capital city of New Zealand, for this holiday, so we decided to check out the activities.
Looks like we got some pork and we got some chicken. It looks like some potatoes and kumara, and then I'm not quite sure what that is. So this is called hangi, and it's almost like Thanksgiving dinner. Looks like it's really hearty, and we got some like pork chop down here. It's like definitely slow cooked. And next, some traditional fry bread, and it's got some butter and syrup on it. It's not too sweet, but it's real savory. And last up is the pudding custard dessert. It's got some like boiled custard with almost looks like some sort of like a pumpkin loaf. That's pretty good. It's like tapioca tasting, but not tapioca. It's like a vanilla pudding. Out of all three, I would say that's probably my favorite thing. Probably just because it's dessert.
Have you ever seen an angry panda?
No.
After sampling some traditional Maori cuisine, we headed to the Museum of New Zealand Te Papa Tongarewa. The craziest thing about this museum is that it's 100% free. And I'm telling you, I would have happily paid $50 a person after going through it. We spent a few hours in here and didn't even see the top floor because we were so tired of walking around. In the spirit of Waitangi Day, we came to this museum to learn about Maori culture, which they had a ton of things on display. But this museum has a load of other gems, including a World War I experience which was created by the Weta workshop. But we'll come back to who they are in a minute.
Hey man, which way is the sushi bar?
We left the museum and walked along the wharf, where we saw a crowd gathered around a diving platform with a group of kids who were doing some wild stunts. Some people may overlook it as just the capital city, but this is a cool, cultural, and artsy place, where there are strange statues on every corner and a rainbow of smells emerging from the diversity of restaurants. Definitely make this a stop if you're in the area.
Hello, human world. Kia ora. We love you in the forest. You're so awesome.
There's one thing I knew before starting on this adventure, it's that I was in shape. I just didn't realize it was this bad a one. Fortunately, New Zealand is home to many gems like this one, Victoria Lookout, to help get us back on the right track. This small mountain is located on the outskirts of Wellington and is home to some panoramic views of the city. But the reason we were making the climb was to find a few Lord of the Rings film locations. Speaking of Lord of the Rings, do you remember when I said Weta Workshop? Well, that's our next stop. This is the Weta Cave, home to some of the most iconic prop makers on Earth. They have made props for so many iconic movies such as Lord of the Rings, Avatar, Alien, Stranger Things, Tomb Raider, and many more. This is a must-see attraction for movie fans and creative minds alike. Just like that, our New Zealand trip was done. As quick as it came, it went. We learned a lot along the way, like traveling, how to do it, how not to do it. We'll learn to recognize when we've had enough of the road and when to get some rest. Making videos, we're definitely learning this, that's for sure. But as with any craft, things take time. We appreciate you, viewer, for watching and supporting the channel. Whether we know you or not, seeing that you are watching makes us want to create these and get better at doing it. Well, that's all for now. Up next, Australia.